For a short, quick second. For a short, quick second. Let me tell you guys this. Look, I gotta get to the meat. I gotta get to the meat and the potatoes real quick. But let me tell you guys this. People gotta be considerate of other people's time. You know what I mean? Like, if someone is laying down, you know, in the morning, yeah, God, I think you should just text a person. I don't think the phone calls are needed. Because I ain't gonna lie, I have been dealing with this for a good time. Where people have been calling me in the morning, and it's like, damn, they be having, they want to, conversate. But I don't mind conversating, but can you just hit me up a little later, around like 12? Mm-hmm. I like that, around 12. Hit me around 12. But around, if it's not around by 12, shoot, I'm just like, wait, I need the rest. I need the rest. And I think I don't wanna put my phone on do not disturb because I don't wanna offend anybody. But sometimes when you get those calls when you're trying to get rest and your phone is steady going off, it's like, oh my goodness, it's time for me to just stay in. Do not disturb because I don't need it. I don't like to be disturbed a lot, and I feel like a lot of folks be disturbing me. It just be disturbing me. Mm-hmm. Just certain ones. But you know what? One thing I can say, I know people need to sometimes just talk to you, but shit, sometimes when I don't talk to certain people, it's nothing. It's not a grudge or nothing like that. But if I know someone is busy, I'm not gonna hit the. I'm not gonna hit them up because you know what? It's all about being respectful and just knowing that they are taking care of business, and once they get done with their business, hey, you maybe can get you maybe can call them, or you maybe can just continue to send out a text. I'd rather you text my phone. I ain't finna call you early look, especially with some YouTube stuff. Nope. I ain't finna call you like that. Like, no, no, sir. I ain't finna do that. No, no, I ain't doing that. But yeah, that's one of my that's one of my things. I just wish people I just wish some folks would be more considerate of the time. You know what I mean? Just be considerate of my time. Like, oh my goodness, I'm trying to get my alone time in. And folks be wanting to vent and vent and vent and vent, and they can vent. And I don't mind it. Vent all you want to. At the same time, we gonna have to shorten this vent, and we can come back to it once I take care of myself. And I honestly, I can say that's not me being selfish, but sometimes you gotta put you first. I know folks want to just get your attention, and they want to just talk and talk and talk. But at some point, you just have to let them know. Well, you don't have to let them know, but well, you can just let them know, or you just have to, just say, don't you can answer or you choose not to answer. Shit, a lot of the times I wouldn't even answer the phone or call anybody back. You know, mm, no, I just have to tell them. Well, the next time I talk to them, is I'm not calling them back in that day. If you didn't get it the first time, you're not gonna get it the second time. Because I used to have people around me that would call my phone constantly, over and over again, trying to get me up and trying to get my attention. And it's like, damn, what did you not get the first ring or the second ring and the third ring that when it did not when no one picked up? You know, things like that. That bothers me. You know, and I don't like for people to do that to me because it's like, oh my goodness, like, ugh. And you know what? And another thing I do not like either when people, because I moved a woman at one time. She had kids, right? The first time it was cool because it was her and a friend. The second time, she gonna call me and ask me, and I got paid for the first time, but she come asking me, and I'm knowing that she got kids. Now I didn't understand the first time, so I was like, okay, well, I need a little cash, so let me help you out. So I went and I did the and I did my job, and I got paid. But the second go around, I'm like, oh hell no, I'm sick too. And you got kids, you got about 4 or 5 kids and grandkids, so you can ask them to help you. You don't need me, because what if I was out of town? What would you do? And that's why I don't like people I promise you, I hate when folks try to rely on other people for their expenses. Like, get off of that. Get off of that. why do you feel the need someone need to, support you? Like, we all got to support each other. I can see helping someone out, but at the same time, when you help someone out, sometimes people can take advantage. Taking advantage, feeling like, oh, you should do this for me because you've been doing me for so long. You have a lot of people that's like that. Me personally, um, I'm not like that. I don't need to be like that. Yeah, if I wanted to be grimy, I could be grimy. If I wanted to be a liar, because if I want to just really be out here, be on here, lying about what my situation is, I would do that, and it'd be so disappointing, to my supporters if they found out that everything that I was saying was lies, like about my situation, like, oh my goodness, you said you, well, I'm not gonna put it out there, but I'm gonna just give a little example. You said you were on the streets, but now we see you at somebody's house, or things like that. Because I see a lot of people out here that's like that on here. They appear as homeless or sleeping in their cars, but they actually are going to someone's house. They'll go live from their house, and then they'll end up getting in the car or falling asleep in the car. I don't understand that. And that's another thing too. And some of these people that be trying to, read the Bible, I would say, you guys, let's read the Bibles for our own self. And if you want to go to church and do that too, so you can have a better understanding. But interpret it the word how you can interpret it. And if you need help, ask somebody that's more experienced than you. But all this, let's listen to this person and that person. I don't, I'm fine. I'm coming to the realization that a lot of them are full of stuff. How in the hell are you? I don't. I'm not trying to be judgy, but let's be real. Okay, if you're gonna be preaching, very very preachy, yeah, preaching and preachy. We don't need to be seeing you with, so I would say things like substance, well, some type of substance. We don't need to see you do that. I would say that kind of diminish the word or that you are trying to help people get to. Well, really, God, I just, I just wouldn't do that if I was them. But everybody got their own thing. I'm not judging it, but I just wouldn't do that. And then when you hear them trying to, sometimes go back and forth with other people, it seems like, okay, now you're stepping back into your flesh. Now I see you when you was on the holy side. Now you're back into the flesh again. So it's like, sometimes I ain't gonna lie to you guys. The flesh, for me, it be coming in it. Well, it just pops out and pops in and out, pops in and out, pops in and out. I'm trying to work on myself, but it be hard. I ain't gonna lie. Especially with cursing. I'm trying to work on that. I'll stop cursing. But it be so hard. Especially when people be getting on your nerves, and you be like, oh man, I gotta just curse. I gotta curse. It just be like that for me sometimes. But it is what it is. I ain't complaining. Shit, neither should the person that's getting cussed out, because they caused it. I'm just saying. Oh my goodness, it's finna rain. Ooh, I gotta be careful on that. Don't want to be get doxxed. I want to get doxxed, baby. But yeah, that shit, that really irritates me when you got kids and but at the same time you want to try to ask me, try to use me. A lot of girls, I'm like, woman, do you not know that it's only one of me, and the first time that I helped you move, you did not do a lot. I was really doing the majority, and really loading it right. Because when you are moving someone, you gotta know how to load that stuff right. If not, you're gonna have some messed up things. I promise you, you are. But I don't like moving. Moving is something that I don't like. Mm-mm. But I would never ever do it again. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. We can call somebody else. Look, I gotta save my strength in my body for something else. Yeah. Y'all, and that's one thing I hate. People thinking they can just try to get over, and oh, he's so gullible, and he nice, and I ain't that goddamn nice. I'm gonna tell you, look, you just don't know how I should be feeling. I'm just gonna give you the politically correct answer. But sometimes you have to put that to the side and give your real answer. I ain't gonna lie to you, have to, so they don't understand. You cannot play games with me at all. You can't. So yeah, that's how it be for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because a lot of them be playing games, and we ain't got time for games. Well, ain't that what Aretha said? We ain't got time for games. Yeah, I want motherfuckers to keep on playing games with me, and see how disappointed they would be. Because I have a lot of people that be trying to come around me like, why you? What is the motive? Because I ain't seen you in a month of Sundays. What is the motive? Can you please let me be? Let me be. Folks be trying to disturb your peace. Like, no, I don't want you around me. And then especially when you didn't help people with their problems, and they still like have troubles, it's like, damn, you ain't got fixed yet. Shit, I don't know what to tell you, but I don't want that energy around because it's too draining. It sucks. I promise you, it was literally, it's so draining, and it seems like it sucks the life out of you when you have to deal with people and they issues that don't concern you, but you're trying to be the friend to help them out. That shit is, ooh, I can't stand it. That's why I don't be tripping about not having a lot of friends. I'm cool with the small amount of friends that I do have. I don't need to be around a crew, you know, even though I am a part of a crew, but don't worry about it. But oh, it's raining, you guys. Hold on. I may have to go inside. I should be underneath the carport. I might have to go underneath the carport. I don't have no door open. Oh well. Oh, hey, oh my goodness. Okay, we're back now. We're back. Yeah. That's just how I've been feeling for about. Oh, it's over. Thank goodness. I ain't got to walk to the front no more. Thank goodness for a carport. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Thank goodness for a carport. But you guys, it's been real. It's been real. It's been real. It's been real. I'm getting kind of cold. I need to go put me a cardigan on because I don't want to be out here trying to get, some air and end up getting sick. So, let me get my cardigan. I'm going to end this live so I can get ready to go. You are my star, my star, my star. You are my star. Oh, and wait. I'm gonna do this song and I'm gonna go. You are my star. There's no what I need. But I ain't sung this song in a couple of years. It's a hard one. a lot of my, a lot of my jingles be a little hard to sing, even for me. So, cause I be in the moment, and when you're not in the moment, you can't sometimes go back to that moment. So this is what it is. You are my star. Just know what I need. You are my star, my star, my star. The only one I want in my life. You are my star. You are my star. Just know what I need. You are my star. Ever something like that. But it's a nice song. I like that. But on that note, you guys, I gotta go. Peace. Cause it's getting cold, and I'm gonna get in the house and rest my body because I'm gonna be up until 10. Yeah, handling business. So peace, you guys. Y'all have a blessed one.